DPID Order Number 26, Series 2022, or the Implementing Guidelines on the Establishment of School Governance Council. Pursuant to Republic Act or RA number 9155, known as the Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001, the Department of Education issues the Implementing Guidelines on the Establishment of School Governance Council or SGC. This policy aims to recognize and strengthen the role of stakeholders alongside local government units or LGUs as partners in providing learners accessible and quality education, upholding children's rights, and promoting respect and well-being in the learning environment to ensure effective education service delivery. The SGC shall function as a structure for shared governance and a feedback mechanism at the school level. Procedures and processes stipulated in this DPID order shall assist all public elementary and secondary schools in establishing the respective school governance councils. The SGC shall be the overall coordinating body of all committees, associations, and organizations in their schools that shall translate the principle of shared governance enshrined in RA 9155 and contribute in strengthening the implementation of school-based management or SBM. All existing orders, memoranda, and other related issuances, rules and regulations, and provisions inconsistent with this order are repealed, rescinded, and modified accordingly. This order shall take effect 15 days after publication in the Official Gazette or in the 2 newspaper of general circulation. This shall be registered with the Office of the National Administrative Register or ONAR at the University of the Philippines or UP Law Center, UP Diliman, Quezon City. The Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001 or RA 9155 emphasizes that every unit in the education bureaucracy is responsible and accountable for continuous improvement of learning outcomes through the principle of shared governance, participatory decision-making driven by active engagement of school stakeholders is strengthened. The Department of Education believes that shared responsibility of school heads, teachers, parents, learners, local government units or LGUs, and the community at large is a core enabler in providing accessible and quality basic education in a safe, healthy, and nurturing learning environment, with school-based management or SBM as the face of shared governance in schools. It embodies a participative approach in decision-making through decentralization while promoting the rights and well-being of learners in support of the rights-based education or RBE approach. RBE creates and supports a conducive learning environment that promotes respect and well-being. where children and learners can exercise their rights and responsibilities in the context of basic education and actively engage and participate in matters concerning them. Institutionalizing SBM while embracing RBE approach builds and nurtures an effective school that continuously improves, respects, protects, fulfills, and promotes the rights of the learners. To further strengthen the implementation of SBM, mechanisms that provide schools the opportunity to invite, involve, and influence school stakeholders to partake in making schools more effective are established. The SGC, started as a school initiative, is a forum where internal and external stakeholders convene and collaborate to address school concerns and help improve school performance. It promotes stakeholders' involvement, empowers community members to take ownership of the decisions made, and encourages expansion of existing networks in the schools. The World Bank Group in 2016 has identified the SGC as one of the key elements of the SBM system that is already in place. The study concluded that the rule of representative from SGCs could be expanded to increase awareness among parents and education stakeholders of the useful role they could play in supporting implementation of the SBM. To adopt the policy suggestion to institutionalize the SGC and to encourage a stronger partnership among stakeholders that will contribute to a more effective implementation of SBM. These guidelines aim to establish SGC as a structure for shared governance in a feedback mechanism that will provide a venue for parents, learners, teaching and non-teaching staff, community stakeholders, and the school head to work together towards continuously improving learning outcomes and more broadly respecting, protecting, fulfilling, and promoting the rights of children and learners in the basic education context. This DPID order provides the implementing guidelines on the establishment of SGC as well as the structure, composition, membership, rules and responsibilities of SGC members, among others. These guidelines shall be implemented nationwide in all public elementary and secondary schools and shall include all school organizations, such as the School Planning Team, the SPT, Parent Teachers Association, the PTA, Supreme Pupil Government, SPG, Supreme Student Government, SSG, DepEd recognized teacher organizations, National Employees Union at the school level, alumni associations, and other school committees, associations, organizations, insofar as their membership elementary and secondary schools is concerned, shall establish school governance councils, which shall serve as overarching consultative and coordinating bodies for all committees, associations, and organizations in their respective schools. The SGC shall form part of the school structure as an embodiment of the principle of shared governance, mandated under Republic Act No. 9155. Furthermore, these guidelines aim to guide the schools in establishing functional SGCs that shall synergize the work and effort of all school committees, associations, organizations through the harmonizations of programs, projects, and activities relevant to the achievement of priority improvement areas and continuous improvement of school operations towards school effectiveness, contributory to the realization of the rights of the child and learner in the basic education context and betterment of learning outcomes. General purpose of the School Governance Council. The SGC shall function as a structure for shared governance and a feedback mechanism at the school level. However, the SGC shall not manage the school and shall not have a separate and distinct juridical personality apart from the school. The SGC shall not replace the parent-teacher associations, supreme pupil or student government, school planning team, alumni association, child protection committee or the CPC, and other existing school committees, associations, organization. In fact, the SGC shall strengthen the school by synergizing the work of PTE, Supreme Pupil or Student Government, SPP, and Alumni Association, CPC with the effort of other committees, associations, organization, and the school through shared governance, shared commitment, and shared accountability. As a structure for shared governance, the SGC shall be an avenue where the democratic process of consultation with the school's internal and external stakeholders in the decision-making will be observed. As a feedback mechanism, the SGC shall be a feedback link between the school stakeholders, learners, parents, and other school stakeholders, and school management, school head, and personnel on school performance and service quality. The SGC provides a venue for parents, learners, teaching and non-teaching personnel, internal and external stakeholders, and the school head to work together towards continuously improving learning outcomes and ensuring that children's rights are respected, protected, fulfilled, and promoted in a gender-responsive, non-discriminatory, and inclusive physical and social learning environment. It shall have two major purposes: structure for shared governance and feedback mechanism.